NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the Nuggets. One of the most complete skill sets in the game. He does it all. What does Nikola Jokic have in store for tonight? As they anticipate the action here at Smoothie King Center. Nuggets, Pelicans is next, right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame go.
All right, everybody, welcome. In this one, we're going to see the New Orleans Pelicans against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. And the trend continues, Shaq. Some first-round rookies.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standing out west. Taking a look at Denver. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, New Orleans, a game behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true
And before we...
Well, some say Jrue...
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic the men. Murray out there with Beasley. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion at the 4, with Okafor at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. So the Nuggets win the tip. Holiday against Beasley. Denver passing it around. And Millsap slams it in.
Well, all right. All Millsap looking bouncy tonight.
Ing against Barton. Okafor dishes to Holiday. That one misses. Good work defensively by Millsap. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, it's all about the trick-or-treat tonight, Smitty.
Well, I'm old school, Kevin, but I will tell you, I hated candy corn. You can keep that. I hated the way it looked, and I hated the way it tasted.
Murray surveying the D. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. And you look, Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about 2nd overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Hangs in the air. Millsap trying to get open. And Jokic lays it up and in.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Down low. And it's Williamson missing. Where you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure, do you think that creates an additional challenge, young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
With it, Beasley covering. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Barton finds Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And it's good for 2.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Beasley against Holiday. Here's Ball. Denver grabs the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Beasley, the pass to Barton. Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ball against Murray. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
3-pointer, Barton. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in the blink of an eye.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-tempo style is what he preaches.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Favors comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. J.J. finding the open man.
Pass to Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
Morris checked in for New Orleans. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. No good, shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Morris kicks to Porter. Here's Plumlee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Knocked loose. Redick dishes to Moore. And the layup falls.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Grant, that's good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Hart. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. Harris drives in. It's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pelicans trail by 8. It's Hayes, top of the key. Moore against Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and that one goes long.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Gets it off. He can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Pelicans trail by 8. Favors is out there with Hayes. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Makes it off the glass. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Moore is no good. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 4. It's off Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Tries yet again. Plumlee with the rebound. Denver shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And the dunk by Grant.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Derek Favors. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Moore. A switcher also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Porter. Pelicans trail by 6. On the wing, Holiday puts it up from 15. Williamson with it. He's against Jokic. And that one good.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Holiday against Morris. And it's sent back by Jokic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New Orleans with it. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Corner shot. Denver grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against us.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a group.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They put the right buttons time and time again.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked. Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. Barton comes in for Grant. Malik Beasley, he's in for Gary Harris. And Murray's subbed in for Monte Morris. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Okafor trying to get open.
Love the fact that Ball can use his lift to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That'll put Will Barton on the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammate when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. Good ball movement here by Nuggets. Beasley finds Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in. Start his game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Murray against Ball, and it's sent back by Jokic. Goes back up. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
This is what you love of Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer. And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
Jokic, no good. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Attacking the defense with pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Barton against Ingram. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barton drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And Moore subbed in for Drew Holiday. That free throw good from Barton. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Moore against Beasley. And here is Ball. 8 points is left outing. Williamson.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Will Barton.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
They're finding lanes to the hoop out with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Ball. Pass to Hart. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. He doesn't get the second one. Now here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shoot has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with that.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie John alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And after 2 quarters, Denver out in front. They have an 8-point lead. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, flashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're the more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie.
You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that's going to do it.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. This game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundament that's gone by the wayside.
So on the floor for Denver. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. Malik Beasley out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center position. They shoot again. Williamson dishes to Okafor.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Kicks it out to Beasley. So, Smitty, if we take James Harden out of the equation, who has the best step-back jumper in the NBA right now?
You know, there's a few guys. Damian Lillard has unbelievable step back. Steph Curry, Bradley Beal creates a lot of space on his step jumper.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Beasley against Holiday. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Solid play in the low block. That one's good.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Barton passes to Jokic. Barton trying to get open. And it's Jokic missing.
And you can see defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Williamson missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
That's his fourth foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Choose where to be aggressive.
J.J. Redick's checked in for ball. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Grant in for Paul Millsap.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Barton outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. That free throw good from Barton. Pelicans trail by 7. It's stolen by Morris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Murray finds Grant. Now Plumlee. Back to Grant. Uncovered. And again, Denver no good. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Redick with the bucket.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Denver leading by 5. Morris left side. Ingram with the steal. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity for Murray. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist from Ingram. He's got his second bucket of the game to go. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Dishes it to Ingram. Back to Okafor. Nice pass to the rack perfectly for the layup. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this time, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Favors comes in for Williamson. Each one more, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Hart subbed in for Drew Holiday. Passes it to Hart. There's the feed to Favors. Clock at 6. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
You have to respect Favors. His jumper is lights out.
Morris dishes to Harris. And there's the pass to Grant. Plumlee in the post. Hayes on him. Morris kicks to Porter. Pulls it from 20. With the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Hart. Moore against Grant. Moore passes to Hayes. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Left side, Harris. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Grant's got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. You look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. No good from Grant.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And it's in there. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Back to Morris. Launch it. Good on the three-point shot. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Nick. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the deep just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. All out there with Hart, and it's Moore in at the 3 slot. Pelicans trail by 7. Right side Holiday. Favors trying to break free. Good work defensively by Milton. And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Ball against Murray. Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Poked away. Here's Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. And Denver with a change here, too. Martin's checked in for Harris. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that. It shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. And Jokic drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Ball gets to Okafor. Holiday surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Okafor trying to get open. Count. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ball.
Yeah, I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And he gets a whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
All free throws good for Barton. Here's Ball. Game moves along. Minutes gone here in the 4th. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain. He can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
He kicks it to Williamson. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Beasley. The Nuggets leading by 9. Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Holiday. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put his team behind the 8 ball.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He was begging them to step up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, He is ready to attack rim.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Holiday against Beasley. Outside Holiday. Ball with a wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Holiday against Beasley. Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 17 points for Zion Williamson.
Oh, a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Another by Jokic. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Pelicans trail by 12. Ball finds Holiday. In the corner, it's Ingram. Releases from 15, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight. And that one's good. Barton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Yeah, Kevin, I haven't, but I've bought a lot of pairs for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology going into shoes right now.
There's a checked in for Denver. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. That's tipped.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats. And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Harris's shot is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
Murray for 3. And no good that time. No good. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.